Have you ever felt like you're swimming against life's current, constantly pushing, struggling, and trying to control every outcome? What if the secret to true success and peace isn't about exerting more force, but understanding when to let go? What if the art of not forcing could lead you to the most profound accomplishments in your life? Join us as we delve into the ancient philosophy of Wu Wei and discover how aligning with life's natural rhythms might just be the answer you've been searching for. Now, on to our story. In your unwavering quest for success, you often find yourself entangled and caught in a never-ending cycle of the pursuit of goals, trapped in a ceaseless cycle of pushing, striving, and forcing outcomes to conform to your desires. From the earliest stages of your life, you've been conditioned to believe that your worth is inextricably linked to your achievements, that you must perpetually combat the currents of existence to carve a distinct path. Yet, amid this perpetual struggle, you frequently overlook the intrinsic magic that lies within, surrendering to the natural flow of the universe. It's easy to forget that the greatest strength can often be found in the gentlest gestures, the unhindered stream, and the finesse of allowing things to evolve organically. This philosophical concept, known as Wu Wei, or action without action, traces its origins back to ancient Chinese thought, particularly within Taoism. The Tao Te Ching, the central text of Taoism, imparts wisdom about acting in harmony with the Tao, the universal order. Instead of attempting to force circumstances or exert control over outcomes, it encourages allowing events to unfold naturally and embracing the path of least resistance. Wu Wei is not confined to a single interpretation. It can be rendered as non-action, actionless action, or effortless action. Regardless of the semantics, it essentially entails not imposing oneself upon circumstances and gracefully flowing with the currents. Lao Tzu, the venerable Chinese philosopher, stressed that exerting force often leads to unforeseen complications. In his teachings, the notion of force isn't limited to physical might, but rather denotes the act of imposing one's will and disrupting the innate course of events. Nature, as observed by Lao Tzu, adheres to its own rhythm, ceaselessly operating in the background and serving as the underpinning of human existence. It represents a force that perpetually generates and regenerates, encompassing all aspects of life. Lao Tzu underlines the importance of aligning oneself with this natural ebb and flow, rather than attempting to forcefully manipulate or control it. Notwithstanding this profound wisdom, contemporary society places great emphasis on conscious human effort above all else. The ceaseless glorification of hard work and determination has led to the widespread belief that with enough resolve, one can orchestrate events precisely as desired. Yet, this notion disregards the myriad factors beyond our control: unforeseen circumstances, the choices of others, and life's intrinsic unpredictability. When you persistently endeavor to force outcomes, you frequently find yourself ensnared in a perpetual loop of frustration, stress, and depletion of energy. Wu Wei doesn't advocate idleness or passivity. Instead, it extols attunement with the natural rhythms of life, recognizing when to act and when to relinquish control. When you align with the flow of existence, you can achieve your aspirations with grace and ease, akin to sailing smoothly upon life's waters instead of ardently rowing against the current. Imagine a river descending from a mountain. It doesn't vehemently attempt to displace rocks and boulders in its path. Rather, it gracefully seeks the path of least resistance, meandering around obstacles and, in doing so, creating a picturesque and harmonious landscape. There's profound wisdom to glean from the river, illustrating the potency of Wu Wei in your own life. You may have noticed that forcing things often begets chaos and anxiety. Conversely, surrendering and allowing events to naturally unfold can lead to your goals being achieved with finesse and elegance. This isn't an endorsement of passivity or a plea to wait passively for change. It's about discerning the right moment for action and knowing when to let go. In the martial art of judo, the judoka understands that the use of force should be strategic and precise. Muscle isn't expended haphazardly. Instead, it's summoned only when the opponent is vulnerable and off balance. In that fleeting moment, a judoka applies just the right amount of force to execute a successful throw. The key principle is to utilize force judiciously, only when it serves to one's advantage, avoiding unnecessary exertion. In your own life, when you decide to take action, strive for the principle of the least possible action. This entails using the minimal amount of energy and time required to attain your objectives. It's not about indolence or lack of commitment. It's about acting efficiently and effectively. By employing your resources wisely and sidestepping extravagance, you can increase your likelihood of success while mitigating undue stress. Consider, for instance, a crucial interview scheduled for tomorrow. Applying the principles of Wu Wei to this situation, instead of strenuously attempting to excel, take a moment to relax and release the burden of expectation. Remind yourself of your qualifications, competencies, and experiences. Trust in your abilities and the meticulous groundwork you've undertaken in anticipation of the interview. As you step into the interview room, allow yourself to flow with the process. Rather than forcibly impressing the interviewer, focus on authenticity and presence. Listen intently to their questions and respond with clarity and confidence. Permit your responses to arise naturally, drawing from your knowledge and experiences. The interview may unfold smoothly, leaving you with a sense of accomplishment. Even if things deviate from the plan and you perceive a failure, remember that relinquishing control and embracing the flow can often lead to more favorable outcomes. The key is to trust the process, remain composed, and permit events to evolve organically. In the art of not forcing, you discover tranquility through surrender. You release your attachment to specific outcomes and concentrate on the present moment. You come to realize that your desires are whispers from the depths of your soul, guiding you toward your highest potential. By detaching from the compulsion to manipulate every facet of your existence, you open yourself up to boundless possibilities, allowing the universe to work its enchantment. So, dear friend, within the gentle touch, the unforced movement, and the art of not forcing, you uncover profound wisdom. Embrace this philosophy, and you'll find that life transforms into a harmonious journey where you can attain your aspirations with elegance and ease. In the relentless pursuit of success and happiness, many of us find ourselves locked in a never-ending struggle against the currents of existence. We've been conditioned to believe that our worth is measured by our achievements, leading us to force outcomes, control every aspect of our lives, and perpetually push forward. However, amid this relentless striving, we often overlook the innate magic of surrendering to the natural flow of the universe. Wu Wei, as we've discovered, encourages us to let go of the need for excessive control and instead align ourselves with the rhythms of life. It invites us to recognize that true strength can be found in the gentlest gestures, in allowing events to unfold organically, and in gracefully navigating the path of least resistance. Now consider your own life and the issues you may be grappling with. Are you constantly pushing and striving, only to find yourself stressed, frustrated, and exhausted? Do you feel overwhelmed by the need to control every outcome? If so, the wisdom of Wu Wei can be a transformative guide. Imagine the relief of relinquishing the compulsion to force things and instead trusting in the natural flow of life. Picture the tranquility that comes with releasing your attachment to specific outcomes and focusing on the present moment. This philosophy teaches us that our desires are whispers from the depths of our souls, guiding us toward our highest potential. Are you facing a challenging situation, such as an important interview, a relationship issue, or a career decision. Applying the principles of Wu Wei can bring about profound changes. Instead of exhausting yourself with the need to control every detail, pause for a moment and let go of expectations. Trust in your abilities, grounded in the preparation you've undertaken. Enter the situation with authenticity and presence, allowing responses to arise naturally. By practicing the art of not forcing, you may find that even in situations that deviate from your initial plan, favorable outcomes can emerge. The key lies in trusting the process, remaining composed, and permitting events to evolve organically. Embracing this philosophy can lead to a harmonious journey where you can attain your aspirations with elegance and ease. In your own life, you might discover that the more you relinquish the need for excessive control, the more possibilities unfold. The universe has its way of working its enchantment when we allow it to do so. So, dear friend, as you continue your life's journey, remember the gentle touch, the unforced movement, and the art of not forcing. Apply these principles to your unique circumstances, and you'll uncover profound wisdom that can lead to a life filled with more peace, success, and fulfillment.